Another forced displacement. Israeli troops threaten hundreds of Palestinian families to leave their shelters in northern Gaza's Beit Hanoon or face death.
Israelis have been destroying Beit Hanoon all night, hitting the few buildings still standing. We could not even bury the dead. Many bodies are still under the debris. Israeli warplanes, quadcopters and artillery have been bombarding us. Even snipers were deployed and started gunning down civilians. The Israelis started evacuating all the sheltering UN schools. We all ran for our lives.
It's been more than a year of these children listening to the drones above their heads as gunshots ring out. The Israeli army has expanded its offensive in Beit Hanoon, as its siege of northern Gaza has continued since October the 5th. Israel has blocked humanitarian aid, food, medicine and fuel. People are angry at world leaders who've signed international laws that say forced displacement is a crime, that starvation is a crime. UN agencies and aid workers say most of the population is on the verge of famine. Witnesses say the trickle of aid was just for the cameras and that Israeli soldiers destroyed it after filming its arrival.
Only 2 relief aid trucks entered, one carrying flour, the other carrying canned food. The following day, the occupation forces stormed the area. They filmed the trucks only for their propaganda. As you see, we were forcibly evacuated, humiliated and worn out.
Covered in dust after walking long distances, they carried what they could. In the last few weeks, Israel has forcibly displaced more than 1 million people from their shelters and homes in northern Gaza.
The roads are flooded with Israeli tanks and soldiers. They detained all the men. And even some girls were taken too. The Israeli soldiers made fun of us, saying Palestine is gone. The Israeli drones and snipers continued to gun down civilians among those evacuating. Many artillery shells fell on our heads.
And Palestinians do not believe the Israeli military's declared goal of defeating Hamas and say the soldiers seek to occupy their area after forcibly displacing them. Osama bin Javaid, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.